guys, welcome to another garage video. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of an upgrade. As you can see, this is the nose cone to the GSXR, and I'm going to be putting LED headlights in instead of the normal filament type bulbs. So these are just cheap old eBay LED headlights. As you can see, double-sided H7 fitment, and let's see how we'll go about getting those in. So the first thing to do is unplug the lights, get the cables out of the way, take off the rubber boots, just pull off quite easily. Then we can see the lights, the lamps themselves. Take those off, spring clip, and out it comes. Now, as you can see from this one, we've actually got a spacer on it, so we will need to redo that spacer, because if we don't, it's just going to grip on that bit and it'll be wobbly. So we need to fashion a spacer. The other thing is that the spacer and the plug is a H4 fitting. The bulb is a H7 fitting, and as you can see, there are different spacing on the lugs, so we're going to have to sort something out for that. So these are the bulbs, and you can buy spacers like this off the internet, but as you can see, it's not going to go in. Okay, there's a bayonet fitting on this, so that the spacer is supposed to go over there. So the first thing we're going to have to do is adjust the spacer. So, a couple of minutes with a hacksaw, and we've taken the tube off, and we've actually had to cut those little spikes down a little bit, so that now it will sit over, and the bayonet fitting will go on, and as you can see, it presses nicely on the flange for the bike fitting. So to put that in, we put the bayonet fitting over, we put our little spacer in, over with the wire again. So that wire is now holding onto that spacer, and our LED bulb will go in. But you say, what about the rubber boot? Well, again, the rubber boot is going to need adjusting, because as you can see, it's got this flange on here that's going to hold it out too much, so we're going to need to adjust that. So a few minutes with a knife, you can see we've taken that bit off, and we've also trimmed the lugs, the 4 lugs on the inside, so that now that sits nicely. So we will put the rubber boot over, put our bulb in, and fasten it with the bayonet fitting. There, that's sorted. Now we have to adjust the H7 fitting into the H4 fitting. Now these things, they do actually pop open, and you can get that spade connector fittings out of there, and you can buy H7 fittings on the internet. And these will open up, and a little bit of fiddling, I've done this one earlier actually, you can pull those out and you can put those in there, which will then click on there. Makes it a much nicer and neater job. What you could do is use the original spacer, but that just looks a bit bulky to me and not a very good way of doing it. Could also cut the fitting off and solder the new fitting to it, but I just thought for me it's going to be a lot nicer and neater using the original wiring. So the reason why I'm doing this upgrade is a safety reason, really, because the LED headlights are going to be a lot brighter. It's going to make me more easily seen, and also I'm going to be able to see better, which can only be of benefit all round as far as I'm concerned. There it is, got it. There's a little tang on the inside of these connectors. I don't know if you can see that there. You've got to get something up inside and use it to press it in to get them out of the block. There we go. Little Allen key is ideal for the job. So that's the old connector, that's going to be the new connector. Just simply press in. Now these ones I have had to alter a little bit inside with the Dremel, because the tangs, the connectors are slightly smaller, so I've had to widen it out to fit those ones in. So that fits in nicely there. I'll put that one in, snap the lid back on. There, as you can see, that looks a lot more factory original than any chopping wires and stuff, so I'm happy with that. And they will just plug straight in. I will tape them up, but I'm not going to now because LEDs are polarised. They'll only go in one way or the other, so I'm going to have to pull them out and turn them around depending on which way I've got the live and the neutral. So put that back on the bike and see what it's like. So of course we've got to do a before and after test. So here's the before with the normal bulbs in. And then here's after with the LEDs in. As you can see, it's a vast improvement. The light's a lot whiter, a lot brighter. Can only be a good thing. Well, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one.